Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your weekly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Scorpios. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for your general overall energy, and you're showing up as the King of Wands, which I really like, especially with these together here. You know, Scorpio, I really like where your energy is, to be honest with you. You got the Tower in the reverse here for the situation. I do kind of feel like there is some past person who is trying to be in your energy, kind of trying to prevent the Tower from falling. But even so, even the way that these are laid out, right? The King of Wands here has his back completely turned to this Tower. He's turning away from it. He's done. He's done. And I really do like that energy for you a lot, because I feel like you guys are turning your back to the past and just ready to move forward, right? You're ready to go after the things you want. You're ready to go after your heart's desire. You're ready to see what the universe has in store for you, what options and what potentials are lying ahead for you. And it's not even just that you're feeling all fired up. There is kind of a stability behind it as well, because you have the Queen of Pentacles energy showing up as the general overall. So it's like, I know what I want and I'm willing to put the time, effort, and energy into it. I also kind of feel very heavy self-care vibes here. Some of you guys are really taking all of this energy that you guys have put on this past relationship or situation, right, and putting it towards yourself. There was something here in the past that was very unequal give and take, right? I feel like you gave a lot more than you got back. And sometimes that's the thing with Scorpios, is they do love very deeply. So sometimes they can, end up over giving, I would say, right? Giving too much and then not receiving that same energy back. Tell me about this Tower in the reverse, please. We got the Two of Cups. I definitely feel like it was a relationship here that you were like giving and giving and giving to, and it was just taking and taking from you, but not giving anything in return. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, the Tower in the reverse. Look at those confirmations. And I do feel like it was taking you out of your power. It was making you feel out of control or making you feel powerless, because the Tower is your energy. So them coming up in the reverse does kind of make you feel unstable. But I feel like that's what you're turning your back to. I feel like you're taking your power back here. You have the King of Wands here. Why is Scorpio the King of Wands in this situation? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Because I feel like you were, maybe in the past you were realizing where you were putting too much of your happiness on other people, right? The Nine of Cups is all about being emotionally satisfied and content within yourself. Recognizing where relationships are supposed to be you being in charge of your happiness and them being in charge of their happiness and coming together to share your happiness, but not making your happiness dependent on one another, right? That's a big responsibility. Sometimes we can't even make ourselves happy, but to pin our happiness on somebody else. That's where a lot of times we get very codependent relationships where we just get a lot of disappointment and hurt, right? And I feel like you're starting to see certain patterns in your life with relationships, and you're seeing where maybe you have given too much in the past, right? Too soon. Or you weren't focused enough on your own happiness and your own energy, right? But I feel like you're having all of these major clarity and awarenesses when it comes to awarenesses and epiphanies when it comes to your past connections, right? And now it's like you have this knowledge and this wisdom, and you're ready to just move forward and put it into action. And I love that for you. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's showing up as a challenge. So not sparking something back up, right? The Eight of Wands. maybe having that hard conversation with somebody, having to express that to them could be very difficult for some of you. The Eight of Wands here is also, to me, it kind of feels just like, I don't normally get this message from it, but every once in a while. The Eight of Wands is the only card in the tarot that does not have a person on it, right? And every once in a while, to me, it can feel like a loss of identity, right? And sometimes, Scorpio, that's the kind of a similar energy to what I was feeling, is you get so caught up in your relationship and giving so much to it, whether that's to the person, trying to make it work, just pouring everything that you have into it, because that's how deep, that's just the way that you love. And that can be a very beautiful thing, but it can be a double-edged sword, right? To love deeply also means you can get hurt deeply. And I think just pouring so much in it that sometimes, Scorpio, I think you can get lost a little bit. This is no shade thrown. I'm a Scorpio sun and rising, so I definitely understand the Scorpio energies here, okay? But I do kind of feel like that. It's like regaining your own identity, regaining your own happiness, taking extra action after the things that you want, and seeing those patterns. I feel like you guys are committing to yourself, and I really love this. I really love this. This is in the area of the advice, right? You got the Hierophant. I feel like you're leveling up. The Hierophant has 3 different levels to his crown there, and it does talk about like leveling up, different levels of initiation in the 3 of Cups here. So there is going to be some kind of celebration. I feel like you could be celebrating some kind of new commitment outside of relationships as well. For some of you guys could start to date soon, and it could lead to a new commitment. For others, which I definitely see that here, and that commitment could lead to marriage. For others of you, I do feel like you could be celebrating, whether this is like graduation of some sort, passing some kind of test or exam, licensing, or getting some kind of new job, new place, some kind of new commitment, right? So congratulations, that looks beautiful, Scorpio. We have the 5 of Swords here in the reverse for the outcome. A lot of clarity coming in for you, and a new sense of conviction towards yourself, to your self-worth, what you want, what you desire. I really love that. I feel like it's also this energy of blocking out anything that just isn't meant for you or doesn't serve. But that is what I have for you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through it and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.